Hey everybody, Matt Calder here, back with another indie game demo. This is Minute of Islands. This is another demo for Ludenaricon. The art style, just the line work is kind of what got... Oh! Hey! This is the first time I've seen one of these on a demo. Content warning. Minute of Islands is a game that deals with complex themes such as trauma, anxiety, and destructive behavior towards oneself and others. The game also uses images and language which may be triggering or disturbing to some. Mo's journey is her story alone and not intended to be a universal depiction of people affected by these issues. So hey, first of all, thank you so much to the developers for this. This is a thing I have seen starting to show up, albeit very sparingly, in the indie space, is content warnings, trigger warnings before games to say, hey, you might have problems with some of this. The only other game I've seen do it, honestly, is Iconfell, which shouts to Iconfell. This is great. I as a player, as a person who plays games, and as a person who plays games in front of people, as a content creator, as a streamer, what have you, I appreciate this very much. So, first of all, thank you to the developers for this. And second of all, if you're a person watching this right now and complex themes such as trauma, anxiety, and destructive behavior towards oneself and others, it's not something you want to engage with right now. It's not something you want to deal with and handle and be shown, or, you know, what have you. Feel free, with my blessing, to check out, to close the video. To, you know, if you do close the video, here's what I would like. I would like it if you commented and thanked the developers. So if you do have to check out, please just comment down, thank you, Studio Frisbin, for putting this content warning, you know, so they know, you know. I hope all the developers will see the videos that get posted during this time. But I hope that by commenting and saying thank you for this, they'll know that this was helpful to at least one person. So I'm gonna give this little vamp to let people decide and close the video. You know, you might have to get up and, you know, close a tab or whatever you gotta do. But all right, we're gonna hop into it. This game is best played with headphones. Nice. And I will say, if anything bad comes up, any pretty bad language, I'll try to self-censor a little bit, but at the same time, I want to, you know, present these games as they're presented. So we'll take it as it goes.
Four brothers.
Oh, it's voiced.
Safan, Bagan, Under, and Afla, bound by eternal purpose.
Oh. They form Voltron. I make that joke all the time.
And a girl named Mo.
The animation on this is really killer. I feel like that definitely needs to... There was an organic component to that I found disconcerting. But this art style is just impeccable.
Mo has learned to sleep under the hissing tubes and the ever-humming chambers. The pumping cylinders give her comfort, the drumming of a job well done. Nothing startles her more than silence. There is no rest for the apprentice.
Use L to move around, B to interact. Explore the underground networks, investigate why the machines have fallen silent. Sure. Photographs. Many are of Mo's sister, Miri. Okay, so we don't have a 3D plane movement here. Keepsakes from the surface. Drawings, layout, and blueprints. Rudimentary tools for Mo's tinkering. Speed up the Omni Switch. Hold RT to draw the Omni Switch. It will always point to your next objective like a compass and give you access to the machines of the giants. Okay. I can't wait for Nintendo to announce the Omni Switch later this year. Down here is not a good place to keep a pet. That's fair. Where do I gotta... This way? Oh, I can go... Oh. An attempt to bring some life to this place. Some little potted plants. Guessing this, yep. Yeah, there's kind of a techno-organic look to that I'm... I got some thoughts about that. I'm feeling some kind of way. You might say, hey, Matt, do you like that? Nope.
Mo has done so much around here. Repaired and watched and built. But in this deathly silence, she is once more taunted by the one thing she will never be able to do. Their engineering can be studied and replicated, but their strength they selfishly keep.
Oh, buddy. Oh.
Despite all the wiring and the manufactured tubes, the engines are powered by physical force. But the kind that no mere human could ever muster. Safan. He was always the weakest of the four. He is struggling to breathe. Even Mo can taste the stale air in her mouth. It seems the ventilation system isn't working properly, but nothing does without the engine.
So we gotta go. The less that can happen. Probably add one to the top. Content warning for gross doors. Okay. Oh. Okay, so that's teaching me that her jump is limited. She can't just jump for days. Oh.
Without power, the observatory is not much use.
Use the Omni Switch to reroute emergency power. Ugh. Okay. Oh. Oh, this is weird as
It
heck.
hits Mo like a punch to the chest. It is all four of them. They all broke at the same time. Failed at the same time. Something grave must have occurred. But what?
I like the little foo foo foo. That's real. That's enjoyable.
Without the veil, the air is too toxic to breathe. And just as Moore feared, the vents have all shut. The poison is kept out, but so is the oxygen. Saffron is slowly suffocating, and the other three may have it worse.
Okay, so we have to get here to lock in, get the, okay, lock in. Okay. Okay, I was like, I probably don't want to hit those, and then I immediately walked into it like a fool. This is great. Okay, thank you whoever decided that Seagull should be there. That's fantastic. Chapter 1, Saffin, Part 1, The Island of Bowen. Bowen?
It shows all 3 purifiers are down, as if more needed any confirmation beyond the spores in the air. This is on you, Saffron. Mo grunts. Pray it is not too late for me to fix your mess.
Restore 3 air purifiers located in the neighboring island of Bowen. There was something to interact with there for a hot second. Oh. Well, this looks like the house of a fun person. Okay, so I do have to go in here. This is always the fun part in a video game when you're like, okay, I don't know what to do. Filthy chair with her uncle's behind imprinted on it. Sitting around doing nothing. These seagulls look rough. That seems bad.
It died a long time ago, and now the spores are taking hold of whatever remains. A better fate than the fungus eating you alive.
A lot of these seagulls are missing legs, which seems like a weird specific injury to occur. Oh, brother. The ship needs a quick recharge. Put that in there. Crank this bad boy. And then plug that in. I gotta point it and then
do not worry. I will fix your mess, and I will save our homes. More reassures herself.
so it's like Wind Waker, but gross. Are you sure you want to start your journey and leave the island of Bone? I mean, I gotta fix their mess, right? That's what they said. That's what that nice lady just said. I have to fix the mess. So, I cannot get over the art for this game. It's just so striking.
More shudders. She knows the damage the spores are capable of. The fungus first poisoning the mind, then ever so slowly consuming the body. How it will spoil the verdant soil and obscure the midday sun.
It sounds bad. Sounds like a thing we do not want. Oh, that's a lot more. That, ooh.
Despite all of its dangers, more frequently inhales the poison. An occupational hazard, she calls it. A sacrifice others weren't willing to make.
She's a tough lady, this Mo, let me tell you.
A few violent coughs, a few eerie apparitions, won't keep her from doing her job. After all, she is the bearer of the Omni Switch.
Oh. That seemed like a very significant event that has occurred in our past, where where Mo got the Omni Switch.
The island of Bever, once a bustling place, before the Great Exodus, now just a pile of broken things and abandoned ideas. The island hosts the purifiers, guarding Safon's domain, and not much else anymore.
Well, we should get, like, some people to watch that. You know, we get like a Starbucks and a Target or something. We could probably get some people to live here and just keep an eye on it. Zero of 12 something. Oh. Oh.
The children used to all come here together. Miri, Moore, their friends, for the Seaberry Jam, the scarecrows and the rides. And then the Exodus happened.
This Exodus thing certainly doesn't sound good. A 1 of 12. Okay. Locate and restart the first of the 3 air purifiers. All right, we have our task. Is that a cat? What is that? Oh, it's like a ferret thing. Oh, they're like jackalopes.
The smell of sea berries fills her nostrils. Or is it a scent lingering in her memories?
Okay. Checking corners to see if there's any of these here rememberies.
Her uncle's estate. He should be inside, with the windows shut and doors locked.
Nah, seems like he's just like letting it hang out.
Moore's heart skips a beat. Either the fungus got to him, or he is somewhere out there, fiddling with the purifiers himself.
Years of unopened letters. Mo can relate. They forgot to turn the cooker off. So many bottles, but just one seat. Family pictures. Only a few have Mo in them. Her uncle's still waiting for his dog to come back. Toolbox is missing. Oh, this is creepy as hex.
Moore remembers every one of these masks. The people who once wore them. The lingering memories of people. In one way or another. Now gone.
This makes me think of a YouTube video I saw of a town in Japan. I think it was in Kyoto, something like that. I'm not 100% certain, but it was one of these disappearing towns that are occurring all over Japan, where the young people are moving to the city, you know, bigger cities around. Now they're moving to Tokyo or Kyoto proper or something like that. And it's these like extremely rural towns that the populations are just dying off. And there's an artist living in the town that is creating these puppets, these like stuffed mannequins, and is putting them around the town. And there's hundreds of them in this town. They're all over. There's enough that like the remaining residents of the town will they have extras. It's not even like they have to pull the ones in that are out and around, and hundreds. And they do like festivals and plays in the school gymnasium, which obviously there's nobody to go to the school anymore. And it's this very, very melancholy thing of just this wondrously sad thing. It's very interesting. I'll make sure to link it when I tweet about this. So if you're watching this, go find my tweet for this, and I'll link the reply.
Moore never understood the appeal of bones to decorate a tourist attraction. It's authentic, her uncle would say, but he'd always dodge the question of whether the bones were from a whale or another large creature.
Oh, seeing if they're giants. Oh. Maybe? Yeah, that was a that was a pretty big tangent. I hope nobody's upset, but that's what immediately flashed in my mind. Ooh. That's very nice.
Moore's uncle owned this place. He still somehow does.
Oh, wow, look at this.
One ride.
Oh, he owns
with
Knott's
2 coins,
Berry Farm.
Back when money still meant something.
You know, growing up, I used to think it was Knott's Berry, and that was the name. It was Knott's Berry Farm. Candy floss, popcorn, and frying fat. It wasn't until maybe only a year ago that I learned it was Knott's Berry Farm. I felt silly.
The machine looks intact. It is resting, waiting for a spark.
Can we go? Oh, hey. Hey.
Her uncle always told stories about his big plans, how people would come from far-off lands. He spent all his fortune on his dream. All that's left is the rot in the jars.
So it didn't work out, is what I'm guessing. This wasn't the next big theme park. Oh, yeah, that works. Hey. Just get it going. Oh, perfect.
Mo dares to take a deep breath. The air still tastes foul, but the acrid poison is mostly gone. 2 more to go.
This part of the island is cleansed. Now find the remaining 2 purifiers. Heck yeah. And I guess if we look... Oh, yeah, look at that. We did it. Good job, us. Seaberry wine. Now, do we think anything changed? Oh, I guess we didn't. We never went up. He didn't die here. Great. Oh yeah, I guess I can go this way now because the game stopped me last time. what's down here, I wonder? Oh, can I only go down? Okay. A lot of machinery, a lot of patchwork machinery. Interesting.
He didn't want kids sneaking around, breaking things, or adults stealing things. But more was always welcome here. More was family.
Just push it. Matt, where are you pushing it? I don't know. Yeah, maybe I gotta push it from this side. When a video game lets you do a thing, you do the thing. Okay, it wants to do something. Alright, well now what? Oh, hey, here we go. Whoop! Oh, okay. Just got that open. Love these little sea creatures that pop up. Looks great.
Moore remembers the heat on her tongue and fingers as she snuck a taste of the steaming sweet-sour jam. For weeks after, she'd carry a little teaspoon so she wouldn't have to wash her hands.
I mean, that just, yeah. That sounds like the smart money move, you know, just have a little spoon with you.
The old man and his locks, protecting his property, as if a crowd might wander once again.
I really appreciate games. Oh! Maybe they would have been protected inside their burrows.
Moore remembers the first time she saw the farmer, singing a song as he lit a candle by this tree. She didn't understand what he meant until later, that things are only gone when they are forgotten. Moore takes in the sour scents of the fermented berries, deeply curious to know their taste.
Yeah, and that's locked as well. Oh, but we can't. Okay. like many of the artifacts on the island. Big game fishing was her uncle's.
Moore remembers excitedly showing everyone who would humor her the sounds and rhythms of the machine underneath the land.
Oh, it's more.
Her uncle always stayed the longest, watching her face light up the little dark holes inside. The old wood groans, dreaming of past revolutions, resolute to be a solution once more, before turning to dust.
All right. Well. Okay, we can't go this way, so. Not what I want. Keep it going. One more time. Rule of threes. All right. Hey.
The berry farmer sighs, exhausted from his struggle. Living things are his purview, not machines. So for all his troubles, all his striving to fix the machine, it simply bore no fruit.
Well, you know, at least he tried. Better than doing nothing.
Moore frowns, her frustration growing. She warned him not to toy with the machines. Moore's uncle huffs, disappointed at his niece's rudeness. For heaven's sake, was I meant to just watch as the poisonous dust slowly settled around my island? He was meant to stay inside and wait for her to be done. His heroics were simply unneeded.
Crank this bad boy. There we go. Open her up. Put this. Put the homie. Boop. Get that orb going. There we go.
Everything is responding the way that it should. Looks like the old man didn't touch anything important.
Yep. Find and restart the last air purifier. 2 of 3.
Relief washes over her uncle at the sight of her success. Feeling thankful and a little ashamed, he offers some Seaberry wine as reconciliation. He hands over his key, a sign of his trust, and asks her to fetch them a bottle of his finest, the one tucked away in the shed.
Now this is interesting because I think what I can do is just crack that and leave.
Maybe she is being too harsh on her uncle. He is only trying to help, after all. Moore considers the bottle in her hands and spending a small moment with the farmer. But too many lives are in danger. Too many things are at stake. The glass will simply have to wait.
Oh. It's getting dark. Hey, there we go. Yeah, this was really good. This was a good showing. So yeah, thank you for playing. Thank you. Thank you, Minute of Islands. This demo and many others were recorded as part of Ludinaricon, a digital convention hosted on Steam in celebration of narrative games and the people who make them. In the top right corner now, and in the description of the video, you'll find a link to the playlist for all the recorded demos. You also find a link to the website where you can find even more info on the games that didn't have demos and the event as a whole. Also in the description will be important links for the games you've just watched, including a Steam page where you can buy or wishlist the game, their Twitter profile, or website. Please consider giving this video a like and checking out any more of the featured games. Thanks!